Maya Paaldo Minalenyo. In today's episode, asubaybayan tamo nung nanuya kabaldugan at pakananuya kaulaga ing pamilya himpa maglalang na ning metong nga tao. We will dig deeper and ask our guests how their families led them to where they are today. Once again, I am Trisha Gutierrez and welcome to our heartwarming MoMA episode called Family.
The Santa Monica Parish Church, located in the town of Minalin, Pampanga, is a revered historical and cultural landmark in the Philippines. This church, dedicated to Saint Monica, has stood since the early 1600s and is celebrated for its distinctive architecture and artistic heritage. One of the only two churches in Pampanga recognized as a National Cultural Treasure of the Philippines, the Santa Monica Parish Church boasts a striking facade, intricate altar pieces, and exquisite frescoes that reflect the deep-rooted faith and rich cultural history of the community. Up to this day, it continues to be a beacon of spiritual devotion and a testament to the country's enduring architectural legacy.
Mga Kaminalin, I'm very much pleased to welcome to you two of our guests today. And for sure, dakal tamo pong atutunan karela. They're both working in the fields of education. So let me now introduce to you our MoMA recipient for education in the year 2023, Ma'am Joanna Peralta. And next, our next guest is MoMA recipient for youth development in the year 2016 and MOCA recipient for youth service in 2017. Let us welcome Sir Alan de los Reyes.
Hello po, Maya Payabak po, Kiratama.
Ayan. So ngayon po, magkukwentuhan lang po tayo.
Okay.
And I'll be asking, first and foremost, what do you do in the field of education specifically? And paano po kayo napunta dito sa career na ito?
Ako actually, I did not intend to be a teacher. I was on my way to go to UST to study journalism.
Oh.
But the result of the PNC exam came and there were only 3 of us who passed here in Minalin. So my mom said, magmestra na ka. Makanyan. So during those days, ala naman teter ko kare nga anak eh. When the parents say, ante kanini, oh sige. So I half-heartedly, I enrolled at PNC. Of course, kahit ang panahon na ito talagang in PNC, well known din because it's supposed to be the best teacher training institution in the Philippines, which I found out when I studied there to be true. So I finished my BSE Ed in 1968, and I thought in 1968 too. But I taught in the city of Manila for 14 years before I went to Saint School.
Pero based po sa kwentuhan natin kanina, parang di naman na po kayo half-hearted ngayon, no? You seem to be very passionate with education now. So ano po yung sa tingin yung pinaka-proud kayong accomplishment as an educator?
I think modesty aside, besides being a principal, I was in charge of academics for 26 years. I am facilitator of education matters. And then one of the most important things that I have to thank God for was I was a PASCO accreditor and a PEAC certifier, where I went all over the Philippines, thus knowing the kind of education we have in the whole country.
Opo, mamaya pag-uusapan po natin yan. Kayo naman po, Sir Alan, kayo po medyo iba yung timpla ng education, no? It's ALS or Alternative Learning System. Yeah. Can you tell us more about it? And paano po kayo nag-start dito sa medyo kakaibang field ng education na ito?
So actually po, bata pa lang ako, pangarap ko na maging teacher.
Very good.
Magkaiba.
Kaya po, yung dream ko talaga is to strive hard para maging teacher. So ang ginawa ko is yun, humabol ako ng SK sa mga youth. Tapos naging kagawad po ako sa baryo namin. Kaya ang puso ko parang sa community. And then after that, after I passed the LET, licensure examination, sinubukan ko mag-apply sa mga private school. So natanggap naman ako sa St. James School of Apalit. Nakapagturo ako ng 5 years. So after that, ng 5 years, sinubukan kong magbalik sa public, para ma-serve yung mga taga-Minalin. So after a month, natanggap naman ako sa public.
Okay.
So after 2 years ng aking formal school sa grade 5 sa Saplad Elementary School, I was appointed na District ALS Coordinator. Pinalitan ko yung principal ng San Pedro, Sumalangit na si Sir Melchor Manensala po. So siguro nakikita niya yung potential ko sa mga youth na talagang kailangan po nila ng mga katulad ko na gustong turuan yung mga out of school youth. Yun po. Hanggang sa ngayon, I am now 18 years na po ako sa alternative learning system.
Ayun. So, feeling ko po marami sa guests natin ang hindi nakakaalam
Yes.
kung ano ang alternative learning system. Can you tell us more about
Ang
it,
alternative
sir?
learning system po is another project of Department of Education. So actually we have 3 department dati. So Bureau of Elementary, Bureau of Secondary, at inad po yung Bureau of Alternative Learning System. Kaya ang alternative learning system po is focus sa mga out of school youth na huminto po, na hindi nakapag-aral, na mas kailangan po nilang magtrabaho, mas yung pong iba yung maagang nag-asawa, yung iba po kahit matatanda, na gusto nilang makapagpatuloy sa pag-aaral, yun po yung mga focus namin. Tsaka po yung mga talagang underserved, yung pong mga nawalan ng pag-asa sa buhay, yun po ang mga target namin. And actually po, ang alternative learning system is ibang modalities compared sa formal school. Number 1 po is yung pong yung atmosphere. Wala po kami sa school. So nagkaklase po kami sa barangay hall, sa ilalim ng mga halaman, sa mga puno, sa kamyas, yes po. Sa mga meron po ako ngayon sa Saplad, Eskwela King Palaisdaan, dahil yung mga learners ko doon is mga bantay sa mga palaisdaan na nag-aaral doon. So ako po yung pumupunta. So yun ang different po nun. Kami po yung naghahanap ng mga learners sa mga baryo to baryo. Kumbaga nagsisensus po kami kung sino hindi nakapag-aral. Pinupuntahan po namin yun. Tapos po ang ginagawa namin, kapag nakarami po kami ng mga gustong mag-aral, yun, pinupulong po namin yun. And then, yun po, makikreate kami ng learning center doon. Halimbawa sa baryo, dahil wala po silang pamasahe. Kasi one reason yung iba kahit hindi po sila nakakapag-aral dahil kulang sa pamasahe. Instead, sabi nila, bago ako mag-aral, bibili na ng pagkain. Kaya po kami na mismo ang pumupunta doon sa mga lugar kung saan sila malapit.
Oh, that's good. Parang ano po nila, parang second chance at
Yes po.
life and learning. Kasi nga, maganda po na may ganun tayong system ngayon. No? Tanong ko lang po, curious question. Meron po bang nag-aaral pa na kahit sobrang tanda?
Yes po, actually po,
How
yung
old
last
po ang
po,
oldest?
60 years old.
Wow!
Tapos po kasi, one project po ng alternative learning system is yung INFED or yung informal education, wherein after po silang mag-ALS, tinuturuan po namin mga skills training. Kaya po si Ate Remy na taga-Dawin na 60 years old or 65 na ngayon is pumasok pa siya ng TESDA, cookery, nagluluto. Yun po, may business sa Dawin, nagluluto.
Nakakatuwa, no? Parang ano talaga sila, second chance at life. Ayun, so now that we have a background, nung ano pong gagawan you currently and nano na rin gawa you before in the fields of education, we wanna know, syempre alin na laman mawala ding challenges, ne? Nanula po rin biggest challenges apigdaanan you in your career and how did you overcome them?
As far as I am concerned, parang nung una, the first time I was in the city of Manila, I was assigned sa Tondo. So, istong tinuro ka tondo, adalanan mo nang nga ka ng problema, mas kinan wagyo mo na. Kasi baka maranon datang larengan, larumengan, kay bat po ang ating problema rin tatara manikla atin lang maka barang masalese, nagtato, makanya. So, pero thank God nung talagang ing mission mo is to make the children learn. Alabasan mo nga ningi ka na ganyan, makanano ka sakit eh. I was just telling the teachers na during our first year of teaching, we went home at 7 ng gabi. Kasi i-prepare namin lahat-lahat ng kailangan naming ituro the following day so that when we come, we are prepared. So we come very early. You rarely see teachers who are late. And you rarely see teachers who go home at the strike of dismissal. Pero kung talagang ang mga teachers, they are teachers. I always start my seminar with the word learn. The word learn is very important for teachers because you have to reflect and find out where you belong. Do you belong to the learn thing wherein you go to school and teach and make the children learn, or you are just there to remove the L, it becomes earn. So those are two very important things. Now I hope, because teaching is one of the most, it is not actually a profession before. Now that they are licensed, it's now a profession. But before it was a vocation. It was like priests, like nuns, na patyati ka keng eskwela, ing nasa mo, pabiyasa mo rin anak. Most of the schools and the DepEd too, in mission is to produce citizens who will make a difference in the society. But if we see that our societies like this, are we really making a difference? So this is now the challenge. How can we produce students who will be critical thinkers so that they will be able to analyze things, to evaluate things, and at the end of the day, they will be able to think and decide on what is best for them and for the society. Because if not, we will remain like this.
Every day is a challenge sa alternative learning. Kasi sa pagtuturo sa alternative learning system, kailangan may puso ka.
Totoo.
Unang-una is, ikaw maghahanap sa mga learners mo. Ikaw ang pipilit para makapag-aral ang mga out of school.
Mag-house to house ka.
Yes po, nag-house to house
very
po.
good.
So, ngayon, opening na naman. Ayan. Umpisa na naman ng literacy mapping. So, ang mga challenge na nakikita ko dito is number 1, muntik na akong makagat ng aso sa pagmamapping. Nahulog ako sa palaisdaan, nadulas ako sa paghahanap ng mga learners na gustong matuto. Tapos, nakikiusap sa mga kapitan na tulungan para hanapin yung mga out of school youth na willing talagang mag-aral. So, ang daming challenges. Pangalawa, challenges na naman na mararanasan ko ngayon is pag pumasok yan, walang dala. O ikaw mismo na teacher, pag-provide ka.
Walang provision.
Mga clear book, mga Xerox, mga pencil. Meron kami mga provision na
from the government,
the local school board, limited lang. Kapag nagkaklase na kayo, sabi, Sera lang na akong pamasahing pauli. Ito. Malyaring may dinan, bangkan tamiuli. Challenges pa rin, ma'am. Kapag naman ang mga pumapasok is mga nanay, kapag nag-activity yan, ako na naman po magbabantay para makapagsagot sila. Another is, kapag sabi nilang, hindi po ako makakapasok kasi may trabaho ako. Priority ko yung trabaho. So, anong gagawin mo? Bibigay mo yung modules. After a week, pupunta ka uli sa kanya, ipa-follow up mo para ibigay yung module kung ano yung nagkulang sa kanya, kung ano pa ang kailangan. So, napakahirap po sa mga pagtuturo ng mga alternative learning system.
Kaya po talaga. Social work yan po
Yes.
talaga.
They are heroes, really.
So, why do you continue doing what you do?
Unang-una is, ma'am, siyempre, masaya ako sa ginagawa. Pangalawa, ang dami kong natutulungan.
Oo, tama.
Kasi kapag ang isang out of school youth na kumbaga wala nang pag-asa sa buhay, kapag nakapag-aral sa akin, nakapagtrabaho, isang malaking tagumpay na para sa akin. Hindi ko naman hinahangad yung may sweldo ka, pero makita mo yung mga learners mo na successful, na from out of school youth, tapos magiging professional, lalapitan ka, tapos hahagan ka. Salamat po sir. Yun, napaka malaking bagay.
Yun ang
Yun ang biggest accomplishment sa buhay.
Opo, parang kaya talaga. It comes from the heart.
Yes po.
Yung Aliyah coming from passion, you won't be able to do it.
Yes po, kaya lagi kong sinasabi sa ALS, kailangan may puso ka. Kung wala kang puso, hindi ka magtatagal.
Actually, king education, you really have to, lalo na ngayon the kind of students that you have, focus the gadgets.
Yes.
So, in challenge can teacher, makanano may kalabanan ng gadget. When they open their gadget, colored, moving, everything is beautiful. And then, ikang meto nga mesel, langob ka. Nung wala kang instructional materials, nung ka ready kang klase, how will they listen to you? Medyo maragula problema yung gadget na din sa ng parents then gadget pero papapakit, ioras dala mo. And then, it's also a challenge when parents are not that cooperative too. Kasi sabi ko, we are partners in education. Not everything is done by the teachers. We are partners. Pangaras na kimbali, ang gargong metong mungoras, kut ng tano mo, ng pegaralan da king eskwela nganing aldong ngene, makanita. Puta kay, ating kong assignment. Ita mo dito kayo antikanta. At saka itong minaw siya yung teacher at niyang problema na, muntata mo, makialam ta mo. Otherwise, alang magyari ka rin anak ta mo. Madragla down and so forth. But milalakula naman na interest if they see that their parents are not interested in them.
Share ko lang din po because I'm working also in the field of education and medical field. Sobrang dami pong mga bata na wala namang developmental challenges, but because of gadget use, kinakailangan nila ng therapy. So, kailangan po talaga during the first years of development of kids, kung walang gadgets.
Totally. Or when they are allowed to use gadgets, they have to be timed. Like 1 hour, Friday, ang pong Sunday mo, because Monday they'll be going to school and sa Friday tok nang lapang mag-aral. So di na mo ng chatong galoras or 2 hours, but not the whole day. My God, whole day and whole night. Istong inalaw mo labi sala. Pero putang paghapa mag-aral na leksyon, motivated. Maragula challenge ka rin teachers to education talaga.
We wanna go back nung bata pa tayo, childhood.
Bata pa sa
Bata pa naman kami.
Kalabaw lang ang tumatanda.
True. Ayun po. So, gusto po natin bumalik sa roots. Yan. Gusto po natin bumalik sa roots natin. No? What are some of the family traditions or practices na gagawan nyo anyang anak kayo pa na may miss you, or ayalalala yun pa.
Ayalala mo ngayon, sana nung gagawan da, very good na when we were young, basta tisto 6 o'clock, dapat ati kayo kimbali. Nung alaki pa kimbali, ati kendala ni tatang, magdalay lakmitaran or anything, istong pila-pila, istong kadinatang alas 6, kasi angelus. Kailangan mga di kayo. Tsaka every night, mga di la rin tao, ako at tandaan ako, babay ka mga kitang 12 o'clock, mag-rosaryo ka pa, rosaryo. And everybody in the family goes to church, though we do not understand why we had to go to church. Ima ko pa siya Domingo, may bless na kayo, simbata na, tandara ko makanyan muna everything. Children of Mary, Immaculate ko niyang malati ko. Pero we just follow. We do not know why. Anya nga tinaksin ko kanta ko realize dapat lay explikado ot kailangan ta simple ot Roman Catholic ta mo ot ang tita kanini. But little by little realize mo itang antikanita. Babalo mo keng sarili mo. Kaya mo ating misang ganingaldo kanita. From Santa Rita magdala kang ulas. Simba kami, Kenny. 9 days. Ayayarin pa, nagalanda kayo nga. So, pero kayo madadala. Sisimba kami pa mo. Simbang gabi.
Baka kumot. Nakakumot po
paano
kayo.
man uso yung mga santinga sambra nakalitan eh.
Sambra, oo.
Then ko, sala pa naman makanita. Nung nano yung atakap mo kayong katawan mo, yung gamitan. At sobra karimla. Magdapog la rin taon eh. Ang
Dapog?
karimla.
As in fire.
Oo.
Ah.
Kasi bangkan kami kapali. Life was so simple. Pero ring denganak, patintero, salikutan, o kaya mamumukya kay karing trees, mga walking nung whatever is available.
May kaukyat kayo pa po.
Oo.
Puno.
Ay,
Yabas,
wow.
Ako din.
Yabas.
Oo.
Mangga.
Kay mamulot ka po tang telyadora na po tang mamupula ring deng hortelano. Pot kahit ang atiyutan telyadora, lulwal man kanya nating mitatagan na pale. Mamul, kagatal niya. Pero those were experiences na gagawan turong, maminawod.
Nano po yung mami nawon?
Ay, tang
Touches,
nipahat. Awa.
Gagawa po kayo.
Awa. Maniba king grinya pa mo, balik.
Baligtad
Wow. 100 ang tikanita, 50 centavos yung bayad mi. 100 kay maniba king balik ko kuming banos na eh. Ay, everything. Kay bati kami tang gagawaya pang kamay yapo ko itang sulihya. Biasa kayong magsulihya. Detang furniture ating ratan po takay.
Yung ganun.
Oo, bahalumi pang gawa nita.
Nanula po ring value sa instilling family tamo. Naadala tamo king life tamo until now, king choices tamo, king decisions tamo.
Hard work. Ako, I have to walk from Antonio Rivera papunta PNC. Dumalang ko Kirekada, kay munta ko Avenida, pata kay Quiapo. Pipa ako, munta kin Jones, Quezon Bridge, kay malapit ning City Hall, PNC. Back and forth, ating ko nga beta gaminalin kanita. Lalakad kami. Bakal mi pesos. Piso. Kasi ing milmi, 60 centavos. Ing milmi PNC, kanta 60 centavos. Kay ba no sa ka maglakad, 5. Nung from Manila naman to San Matias, kuldas kay mo San Matias, 90 centavos. Nung kuldas ka San Fernando, pesos. Can you imagine that? Yeah? And I think I have to thank education so much for everything that happened to me and my family.
Close family ties kayo po ba?
That was before, but now my children, ekbalo no, ate yung Australia yung metong, ate yung San Francisco yung metong. One is with the branch of government, ate yung inaburso dyan yung Bukaran. But we really see each other, we just talk once in a while for important things. Itang closeness kanito, mo na pantunan. Sabi natin in Bible, your children are not yours, they were just lent. So when they get married, let them go. Ala na kang kay ka rin. So hanggang na kay malungkot ka, hanggang na ka nito.
Pero your biological parents and siblings, may kapatid po ba kayo?
May kapatid, we were 8 and now we are just 4. Yung metong itaping mo ma-award yaring ken visual arts, itang painter. Si Noel. Oo, yung isa nasa Amerika. Yung isa, siyang kasama ko ngayon kasi wala na akong husband, wala akong family dito na pwedeng sumama kundi sila. Pero we are close as 4 na kami mo, pinarahanapin itang kapatid ko. Kailangan yabe-yabe. And whatever happens, malagwa po tang abe-abe.
Ako man po ma'am, number 1 kaya ko itang hard work. Kasi ako po kasing may-ari kayong kakapatid eh.
Ilan kayo
So,
po?
4 kami po yakong bunso. So sinopanda ko rin po rin kapatid. May kubrala rin po talaga para may-ari. Imakuha ka bali po, na bandera yakan takin. Kanya ako may-ari. Nyapin po kayong itang sasabihan tamo, hard work. Yan talagang tinarget ko kaya na sasabihan kaya kayo. Huling ginawa ko po talagang paral para may-ari. At nakakit po ring taga Minalenyo, hardworking la. Uling experience ko rin mga kaambasera dapin. Magtinda ka karing aliwaliwang
School.
alipo, karing aliwaliwang lugar. Para karing different varieties sa appliances. Tapos magkano. Nang kaya malulunos ka po, tangakit mo lang. Mamuat lang. Papag. Kahit tindado. Lahudo. Kaya Minalenyo are very hard working. Kaya po liban ko nga gana-gana. May gasoline boy ko, may tinda akong ibon, may tinda akong malan. Gana-gana po liban ko na para bumayari na.
Kaya ka Marine, talagang gawan mo for your future too. Yes. Tsaka, kahit ang panahon na ito, mabalo nung mag-aral ka, kaya ka mag-aral. Oo, Carlo parang ngayon, ang parents are prepared.
Libre naman po ngayon.
Apen, hindi ka mag-aral ngayon, kasalanan.
Diyo na po kaya ka nun talagang matamad ko.
Sir Alan, siguro po kaya po siguro atin kang passion for out-of-school youth kasi ikaw mo yung kapag graduate kayong kahit. Ayun, yan naman po, we wanna go into the role of the family in education. Like, for example, sa inyo po, mga kabataan, sa inyo po yung iba medyo, parents na, yung iba, matatanda na talaga sila. Nano po kaya yung role na ning family, king pamaglinang na ning meto nga katao, or learning na ning meto nga katao?
The family plays a big role. Kasi, from the moment children are born, kaya habitan ng family. So, sumuntay king eskwela yung anak, at yun ang inherent darala na values. So, sometimes it's very difficult for teachers to adjust because already yung values sa buri mong i-develop karela, bangka nita masali sila. Bato ito nga pag-aralan da kimbale, for example. Ako, I'm very particular with no junk food, ampong soda, yung makanyan Pero potang elamangan, nutrition month, for example, they're very particular with the right kinds of food. Raburi, they would prefer hot dog, they would prefer bacon, chicken, everything. Never mo nga mag-vegetables. But if the family at home develop the liking for the right kinds of food, alaki sana ang problema. So, kahit turo mo kayong school, the kembale is different from what they are learning.
Tsaka po yung na-mention nyo kanina, yung kailangan pagdating ng bata, tinatanong, muna niya for the day, ganyan.
Pero kung minsan, you cannot also blame the parents kasi ngayon ipin magobralan kahit datang largo, bengina nala naman kapagal. Pero always have time for children. Find time, don't find time, give time. Maski na 5 minutes, 10 minutes sa questions. Para akay da naman din but you care. You care for their education, you care for what they did the whole day. Kaya aking and the problem of OFWs rugo. Malakwan la ring anak ka rin nga po. De nga po, panusigan da lang there are such waling matwana ako ba? Delanan ko na nga yan. Everything, sabi ko, name the problem, I know it.
Ako naman pouring different like nung daramdaman kay Mada, bacon, French fries, kareng alternative learning system po. Ikang mag-visit karela na telino bing anak mo sa family niya. Kasi may gobraya po. May kuya man may galmusal makanya ni may gobraya niya. Sige po balikan po ni. Nyapin po ring factor na rin kayong alternative learning system.
It's different talaga.
So pakanano po kaya nung ating suporta in pwedeng ding family ring students tamo for ALS. Nano po kayang support?
Number one mo po, moral support. Kailangan talaga itang convince na mag-aaral kaya mong pag-asa mo. Tapos luburan yung pamag-aaral, samasan nyo.
Follow up, monitoring.
Kita mo po, tapos follow up mo la, i-monitor mo la na yung gagawan do. Talagang susopan dala bang kanita mayari laking alternative learning system. Anyway po yung ALS po, 10 months learning session niya. Naman po, Aldo kasi po uling dudurot ko ka rin buong baryo. Itang 5 days kulang yun. Anyapin po everyday, aliwa-aliwa lang baryo rin. Turo.
Pilan oras yung
Half day kami po, kasi po, retang mamag-obrang afternoon, magbalik lang po kayong obra.
So, ating instance sa Elabiasa sumulat.
Atin po, opo. Ating
Turo
kami
ka
po
pa
ang
writing.
basic literacy program. So, mag-start kayo po talaga ketang basic. Nandetang non-readers.
Patience talaga.
40 years old po, biyasang mamasa. Mostly po tang mag-literacy mapping kami. Karing kaya katamong kami na lang. Marineda pong sabihan na Elabiasang mamasa.
Makalang kanta,
Ito po kay
reading readiness.
Opo. Basta po.
A-E-I-O-O.
Yes po, ating kami pong baloy po retang gelaw niyang elementary tamo. Magkain kami po kareta. Mag-flashcard kami po kareta. Mag-start kami po talaga kay basic. Tapos multiplication, addition.
So, yung medium of instruction is Kapampangan.
Kapampangan po. Ning kaya, Tagalog po, Kapampanganan may po. Kasi po English may binasa, Tagalugan may Kapampanganan may. Kaya action may pa po eh.
Oo naman. Kapibabatan talaga.
Opo.
Heroes, mas heroes ko karing mas
Lahat.
Lahat po.
Mas masakit yung daralanan da.
Pero masakit din po ito.
Mas masakit
yung daralanan. Magkasakit ko kay coastal. Uling kailangan mo sa akin, bangka maninton kang bangka. Tapos, kawa-kawanilo. Ngayon po kasi uling kitang partnership, kareng
parents.
Stakeholders tamo, kareng kapitan. Metong lalapitan. O kap, kailangan ko pong bangka, so pantala rin out of school, mabibisa mo po. Kasi po, balo dane po talaga.
Very important.
Uling maragulya pong bagay para rin out of school.
Looking back sa lahat po ng nagawa nyo, sa buong buhay nyo, ganyan. What legacy would you want to leave?
Ako, my legacy, the legacy that I want to leave to teachers is for them to teach well. Be good teachers, teach the correct way of teaching, because if they are delivering the lessons the way they should be delivered, the students will be motivated, they will be more participative, they will be engaged, and by engaging, they will be learning. But dapat talaga, kaya mula naman din parents, nung nanin tuturuking eskwela, follow up.
Yes.
Siguro. Seeing my learners successful. Yan peka dream ko ito na kaya nga turo ko, makapag-obral, makayari laking pamag-aral, maging successful lang naman kalupa ko na one time hanggang matuwa nakalapitan da ka sir. Actually ngayon ating bayong hire the police, graduate siya ng alternative learning system. Ating teacher, aming pa sir, graduate ko lang, akong maging teacher do.
Maging teacher na, professionals,
yes,
professionals po pala talaga.
O ito pa yung kasantingan na kayong ALS from out of school, yun maging professional.
Ako naman metong pang what makes me happy then teachers who were under me, kakit ko la, matas la posisyon kayong nung luka rin laman ngayon and I always tell them, no matter what, do what is right.
Yes po.
Basta maskip kamuanan da kayo nung nino kayan, gawan nyo nung nanoy dapat. Nung nanoy tangabalo, nung nanoy tan dapat para biyasa kan turo. Kasi at the end of the day, you are answerable for what you did. Yeah. Mulala ko kay ka na dapat iston tinuro ka, turo ka.
Yes.
Iston tinuro ka, turo ka. Walang iston tinuro ka, mabiyasa lang. So if you see you're not satisfied with the kind of students that you are seeing, taking into consideration iba laking eskwela mo, then you'll be very sad. Yung mission vision me, produce students lifelong learning, physically, cognitively, spiritually, socially, and so forth and so on. But why do we, after so many years with us, and we don't see them develop those characteristics?
Sabi niyo nga po kanina, no, the goal should be for the children to learn, not
to earn.
Yes.
Oo.
Ganon. So, ano talaga.
Those are two very important things. Sabi ko, sumami ko seminar, mag-reflect kayo nung eko talaga bisan turo, magtinda na kayo sa malamig. Makanita karaguling kay ko, sagutin kay nga pong Ginoo because you are here to make them learn and yet they are not learning. So at the end of the day, mag-reflect ka. Na anong gawa ko, tila biyasang 1 year lang ka na ako, tila may biyasang may masa. O tila biyasang sagot kareng kukutang ko, makanini. Then, answerable ka kanita. Appreciate mo talaga itang panahon na ito ating kangagawa para ating citizenry talaga. It's always for the citizens.
Okay. At parang at the core of it, you always go back to your purpose. No? Sa inyo po kasi administrator kayo, so you're more concerned about the quality.
Oo.
The quality of education.
Ako more than the students are the teachers. So painstakingly talagang one by one, I teach the teachers how to teach. Kasi akakit ko, kukot ng pula, ko masyadong akakit na makanin. So might as well, turo kong pasibay from A hanggang good naman din tatagpuan ko, willing lang namang mabiyasa because if not, otherwise, nung mo follow up makanyan, baka na lang mabiyasa rin anak.
Parang ano po, ibang klaseng follow-up kayo parehas.
Oo.
Different po kami.
Different kinds ng follow-up ang ginagawa. Thank you so much po for sharing with us your stories, your lives, and making time for us. Dakal pong bagay. Ngayon nga po, natutunan natin that really education can change the life of one person, but not only one person, na bala mo hopeless na, but to society as a whole.
Correct.
Kasi ito yung foundation.
Yes.
Anong klaseng citizens ang ating
Oo.
pinoproduce. So it's really life-changing. That's why we give emphasis on the quality of education.
They have to make a difference in the society where they live.
And the effort that we put into making sure that people have second chances into life. So ito po.
Everything else.
Sa ALS, laging may pag-asa.
Yeah.
At saka dapat yung teacher talaga, very patient. Tsaka competent. Tungali, how will you deal with that?
Ngayon po, lagi kong sasabihin, ating yung puso.
Puso. Ayun. So, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you rin po.
Maraming salamat po. At magbabalik pa po tayo for our challenge. See ya! Yan. So, ngayon po magsisimula na tayo sa ating challenge. And our challenge for today is called National Cultural Treasure Hunting. Yan. Diba na mag-hunting tayo. Diba na-mention po natin na lumaki po tayong lahat dito sa church na to. So ngayon, ang gagawin po natin, pupunta po tayo dun sa mga significant or favorite spots natin sa ating Pisamban. Yan. Tapos i-explain nyo po kung bakit yun yung favorite nyo na spot sa ating church. Yan. Tapos kung sino po yung pinakamabilis na makapunta doon at makapag-explain kung bakit yun yung favorite nila, siya po yung mananalo. Ready na po ba kayo?
Aliyak, buri ko. Itang...
Alright, we're now about to start our challenge. Ang una po nating hahabunin ay si Ma'am Peralta. So, your time starts now. Let's go.
Uy, hindi mo eh.
Ayan.
Dito. May daan na pababa.
Dito po.
It's called the Capilla Posas.
Capilla Posas.
Itong panahon mi, I think pa siya mumunta ka Maleldo or something. Magkantala ba lang may kung kaya natin atin ang dadala na ay bala nito. Alam bel kanita ni Alan. Ala, dalang hindi ito din transfer from one Capilla Posas to the other. So, it's the only church now yata na ating pang Capilla Posas.
Pilan na po rin
Apat na rin. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, apat lang punta lang ni Pache. Kanta while walking. Kaya ba tatanan dito ang bala mo kahiyay tayo? Apat yung rectangle yun. Kaya ba na niya, how they call it. Kaya ba makantala rin tao sa abang na di. Doon lang lang mga di. Everybody significance. But when I was very young.
How old were you po?
I think grade school. I experienced Manila kasi we were nga very religious. But basta Pache Maleldo, Pache Domingo ating nanuna. 12 Stations of the Cross. Hindi kami alas cross mo takot din. Pero rin yung kapilya po sa Sani, I remember very well. Sa Salunda Kanita, itamo mo to Agustinian sa rin eh. To Agustinian churches. Sabi ng Chito, ano kalungting, I think from Cebu, kita na natin sa talaga. Hindi kahit
Kailangan
i-restore.
No, oo.
Restore talaga.
Ayan. So for Ma'am Peralta, her answer is Capilla Posas.
Kapilya Posas.
Si Sir Alan naman. Si Sir Alan.
Tara po, tayo. Ayan po, welcome to Santa Monica Bell Tower. So this is unforgettable po to me, this bell tower. Kasi po nung bata pa ako, umaakyat kami sa bell para matignan ang buong Minalin. Kasi pag tungtong mo sa bell tower, makikita mo buong Minalin. At saka ang bell po ito, napaka-importante. Lahat ng mga signals makikita mo dito. Alam na alam mo kung may kasal, may patay, fiesta, lahat ng tugtog iba-iba yan. Lalo na kapag yung time, pag tumugtog na ng tung, 1 o'clock, tung, 2 o'clock. So sa pamamagitan nito, alam na alam mo kung anong ginagawa ng mga taga-Minalin.
At balang inaran, pati Central.
Opo.
Central 6 a.m. Siyempre, kasi dito.
Opo.
Daramdaman dito ulit. 6 in the afternoon.
Kaya nung mga bata pa kami, pag 6 p.m. na, alam mo, magdadasal ka na ng orasyon. Sabay-sabay na luluhod, magdadasal na ng orasyon.
Sabi nga din po kanina, po ang ating pong mamamate.
Yes.
Agrenyari.
Ibang tugtog naman yun.
Malungkot siya. Magkana kayo ng direct, taga-Minalin na kami.
Aliwaliwa na rin tugtog kada event. Kasal, mete, fiesta, oras. Kaya very significant yakapon yung birth bell tower ni Santa Monica.
Paano po siya aakit?
Actually, meron dito, passage papunta doon. Ang taas pa.
Nano-spiral yan.
Opo, pa-spiral yan.
Kasi dapat na nakalimutan. Kanya din mag-aratin, ay experience na naman ng magandang tao. Hindi kayo mag-race nyo.
Yes po. Pachetin na kang malulula kahit may buong Minalin po eh. Kanya, may sakin, papag-wishta ko. Mga kanita.
Makaakyat nga mamaya. Kay Ma'am Peralta, Capilla Posas. Kay Sir Alan naman ay
Ang Bell Tower!
konti na lang po atang may bell tower na ganyan sa buong Pilipinas. So kailangan na talaga ma-restore yan sir? And that has been part 1 of our final episode of our most outstanding Manalenyo awardee serye called Family. Tunepin that our family shapes who we become as individuals. Pero, hindi pa tayo nagtatapos dyan dahil sa part 2 ng ating family episode, makakasama natin ang dalawang creatives. One in the field of architecture and another in the field of visual arts. Exciting yan? I'll see you there. Once again, I am Trisha Gutierrez, your host for our most outstanding Manalenyo awardee serye, Bongga Ka, Hinalin.